Hello there YouTube, and welcome to another video. So today's video, I want to just highlight on the PTR the new Halloween update that is coming to New World with the next patch. So far it seems that these events that they've been coming out with, the winter event and then the medley fair event and now this Halloween update, it seems to me that these events only get better and better. So I really like that they're doing these. I wish they would do these more often. I wish they would come with every big patch, not just twice a year. I would really like if they just did this some kind of event every season of New World, with every big patch when the meta kind of changes and stuff like that. I wish they would kind of get a little more structured with those things, because these events are really cool, man, and they add so much content to the game. So I'm gonna kind of fly through and just show you what the Halloween event is. It's a lot more simple this time compared to the winter event and the medley fair. So let's dive in. So the first thing you'll do is, I've already done the quest, but the first thing you'll do is you'll talk to one of the Night Vale shop NPCs at any of the towns. They're in every single territory that's ownable. I don't think right now in the PTR it's in Brimstone. It's they might add that on the live server when the patch actually goes through, but right now there's no person in Brimstone. But every other territory, there's the NPC you can talk to that has a cauldron in the middle. The cauldron acts as kind of that fire pit from the medley fair. So what you'll do is you'll talk to him to start the quest. Once you start the quest, basically what's going to have you do is it's going to have you find an open world boss. The nice thing about the patch for the Halloween update is they show you on the map where these bosses are. Typically there's one or two on the map, usually at all times on the PTR. I'd imagine they'll still spawn pretty frequently once the patch goes through on the live server. But find where these bosses are and you go there. And once you go there, what you'll do is it'll have you destroy all the pumpkins in the area. Just take out all the ads in the area. Once that happens, a boss will spawn. This boss has a lot of health. So when you are fighting the boss, you're going to want to bring at least a team of 5. And you're going to probably want to start posting in global chat or faction chat, company chat, help chat, whatever it is, right? And recruitment chat, and just have as many people as you can from the server try to come to that area to help you fight the boss, because even as a 5-man it would take you a very long time. I don't even know if it'd be possible. It would be, you'd have to play it very perfectly, have a really good comp and all that stuff. Once you've defeated that boss, it's going to give you a legendary item to bring back to the cauldron. Drop that item in the cauldron just like you would in the medley fair with the large fish bones. Once you do that, it's going to give you some tokens. It's going to have you open a box. Once you open that box, it'll give you more tokens, and those tokens can be spent at the Night Vale shop. So let's take a look at the Night Vale shop and see what the event has to offer. Right now there's it doesn't have you grind up 5 levels of event rep like the other events did, so I really like that, to be honest. I don't want to spend all that a couple of days to get to the highest level to be able to buy the cool stuff from from the faction shop for the events and stuff, right? So I do like that. Maybe they change that on the live server. Maybe there's more to offer, but for now in the PTR it's just 1 level and you can get everything once you've completed the mission. So when you return and have killed the boss and you come back and you do all that and you talk to the guy again, you've completed the mission, you're good to go. So to offer in the shop is a bunch of green patterns. These green patterns, I believe you can craft these at 600. They all have a Halloween theme to them. So I can kind of show you. I did craft a couple of things. So here's some of the weapons that I've crafted. The great axe. All of these weapons are Halloween themed. They look pretty slick, pretty cool. This is the great axe. Here is the fire staff. And then, as a lot of you I'm sure want to know, here is the greatsword. This looks sick. I definitely recommend getting a couple of these patterns and trying to craft a cool looking greatsword, man, with really good perks and something to actually use in PvE/PvP. So you can use these green patterns to craft 600. So as you can see, I have a fire staff here with the Night Vale fire staff. It's gonna take all the same mats. It's like a timeless pattern essentially. The weird thing about these is they'll automatically craft intelligence or strength or whatever its usually primary stat line is. The only problem I could see with that is, for instance, is maybe if you're a healer and your secondary weapon, you kind of want focus on that. You won't be able to craft a rapier or a great axe or whatever it is you use as a secondary as a healer. to roll with focus. So I don't like that aspect, but it's not going to cost you a bunch of iron guardsmen's, iron battle medals, that kind of stuff. But you can put perks on it. You can put on you know, different perks and weapon perks with the these weapons, and then once you have you know, trophies, armor, food buff, all that stuff, you'll be able to craft these 600 as long as you have the mats. The mats seem to be pretty low. Doesn't seem like there are any crazy difference in the mats to be able to craft some of these things. Now, one of the most interesting things is there's no armor to craft in this so far. It's just weapons. We didn't have any weapons to craft in the medley fair. It was just armor, which was really great. Those patterns are really great for rolling armor. I'm assuming that these patterns are going to be really good for rolling for weapons, so I really like that aspect. Not only that, but they have a lot of different cosmetics in the shop this time. This is an armor skin, a jack-o'-lantern head, a witch hat, and then a skull hat, and then another cowl hat. Then they have like a chest piece, along with an emote, and this is for your house. This is like a pumpkin little decor for your house. Now, to kind of show you guys the 600 gear score patterns, these are kind of insane in a way. So the void gauntlets are going to be really good to craft, and I'll kind of tell you why. Life staffs are going to be tough. Great axes will be tough. Warhammers, not so bad. Bows, not too crazy. Muskets, not too crazy. It's kind of weird because what happens is these 600 gear score patterns automatically roll keen no matter what. But you don't want keen on every single weapon, depending on what your playstyle is, depending on what the weapon is used for, if it's used for wars and things like that. Some weapons aren't best with keen. I would say the best weapons to roll with these 600 gear score patterns is going to be void gauntlets, fire staffs, and ice gauntlets. Those are three weapons that really thrive off the keen perk, with different skills within the tree and things like that to be able to crit for cooldown reduction and just doing as much damage as possible. But to give you guys an idea, I will craft a 600 pattern. Let's do the life staff because I haven't seen what the life staff pattern looks like. All you need is materials. You don't really need anything else. You don't need iron guardsmen. You don't need to have perks or anything like that to roll. You really don't need that much. The nice thing about the 600 gear score patterns, especially with like the mage weapons, is as you can see with like fire staffs, void gauntlets, ice gauntlets, life staffs, you always need like the moat material. So you need like quintessence and things like that. With the 600 automatic gear score patterns from the event, you don't need those things. You just need runic leather, asmo, and then whatever it is, glittering ebony, phoenix weave, whatever it is, right? So as you can see though, it automatically rolls 600 no matter what. Life staff rolls with focus. I think it's going to always roll with the primary stat for each weapon. So like hatchets, it's going to roll strength. Bows and muskets, it'll be dex. The mage weapons will roll with intelligence and what have you. So now here's what I'm talking about though. It rolls with keen no matter what. It's got a very high chance for a perk 2, perk 3. It's going to guarantee legendary 600 roll, but you're guaranteeing keen no matter what. You can't do anything about that. You can't add another perk as well, but all you need is the mats. You go ahead and craft. You don't need armoring trophies. You don't need any of that stuff. So as you can see, Beast, Bane, Shirking Frost, not too great on a life staff, and I don't think you want keen on a life staff either, right? You want blessed, refreshing move, and then probably a weapon perk or refreshing evasion, refreshing, right? But as you can see, these weapons look pretty sick. This is the life staff, very Halloween themed. Once again, this is the great sword. So that's pretty much it for the event for now. I do like that they're doing open world bosses. I really liked the fishing aspect. I thought it was a cool thing to do. This game actually got me to fish. As much as I PvP in this game, it actually got me out fishing. But I think it's a very big improvement from the past events, man. Going out and killing open world bosses, especially because you're gonna need a lot of people to do that to actually complete these and actually get tokens every day. And yeah, man, I really do like it. So that's the Halloween event. If you guys are interested in this and you guys like the video, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Be sure to come back for more New World content, informative videos, all that kind of stuff. I appreciate you guys watching, and you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.